Hey everyone, Nick Shankin here. So today I went to an event in Trenton, New Jersey at the State House. It was a big rally of people who are concerned about New Jersey's repeated attempts to pass a mandatory vaccine bill, basically requiring that all children enrolled in any sort of formal education have to be vaccinated with the CDC's recommended schedule of vaccines. So a bunch of people came out to show the politicians that they are not interested in this bill and that they are not going to comply. And this is what I saw. I'll apologize in advance. It's been a while since I posted a video, especially one where I took any footage myself. So there is vertical video in this. I promise it won't happen again, and please try to bear with me here. So thanks a lot for watching.
Out here have not missed one beat while we've been suffering. And we need to let them know that that's our damn money. That's our money. We paid them through this whole thing, but you couldn't make sure families were whole. You couldn't make sure medical insurance stayed in place. You couldn't get the unemployment damn checks done. You couldn't keep families from suffering. But then you let them inundate these TVs now with these vaccine commercials. Oh, you're taking your kid back to school, even if you're doing virtual learning. Please bring your kid over to get the needle. Please take your kid over here. Please get the HPV. It's going to prevent cancer. All damn lies. All of them. So now let's bring this home. See, because you ain't got to talk long to make a point. Because they know we outside. They see us in our battle clothes. Because most of us is ready today to take it down. Take it down.
Hey, I love your signs. I just bought one, and I just wanted to see why you were here today and what you had to say about what was going on.
Well, I believe that we should be open now, not just reopened, like open like the way we were, back to normal, and that there is a way to protect the vulnerable, and our government should be working on that. I mean, I don't understand why we haven't been for the last 6 months. What have they been doing? Just working on more mandates and more taking away of our freedoms. So I'm here to support, obviously, the mandatory flu shot that they're trying to get through. I'm for choice for vaccines. I'm not anti-vaxxer. I'm a pro-choicer. And I believe we should have a choice.
That's something that I always try to convey to people, because when they hear that I do events like this and stuff, they ask me like, well, you're anti-vaccine, and I'm like, I'm not anti-vaccine as an umbrella. Like each vaccine is a different drug, it's a different substance, and you should know about each one that you're taking, and none of them should be mandated. And
It's a medical procedure, it's a medical product.
Absolutely.
That could change your life forever.
And we'd like to welcome Rabbi David Smith. He became a rabbi to learn the truth and teach the truth. He became a lawyer to help others speak the truth. He studied molecular biology, virology, and infectious disease at the University of California at Berkeley. And he knows the truth.
I want to take a moment to recognize our fellow human beings that right now are in prison in the country of New Zealand. They are in prison in the country of Australia. Now when I say in prison, I mean every single human being in the country of New Zealand is in prison right now. They make it sound nice because they give you a bathroom and you can still watch TV, and you can go to the kitchen and turn your microwave on whenever you want, but it's still a prison. This is something that is being done in the name of public health. Public health is what they use to justify the destruction of humanity, the arrest of everybody. And I apologize to the people in other countries, but I'm not listing right now because I don't know the state of affairs in every single country, but I can tell you that there are many countries in lockdown right now, which we have to call what it is. It is government prison. And they want to accomplish that in the United States of America. Priests of our time are what they call the experts. They want to tell you that you are not allowed to use your common sense because you're not an expert. You are not allowed to think for yourself because the experts say otherwise. You cannot make pronouncements for people that you never met. You cannot say that everyone must do this because you never met them. That is not a rafid, that is not a healer according to the Torah. And we have to make the choices based on the advice of our own understanding, our own eternal godly wisdom, based on the healer that we will take consultation with, based on your spiritual mentor. That is the answer. There must always be choice. Even if they come and tell you that there's no risk. They say, for example, everyone has to drink a cup of water in the morning and a cup of water in the afternoon. Is there a risk? No. But there must always be choice, because the choice is always yours. Public health says, no. It's not about you as the individual. It's all about the public as a whole. What's the statistical benefit for the public as a whole? And it has nothing to do with health. It has to do with government control. If you go online and look up public health, if you find an honest definition, it will say improvement of the health of the public through government mandates and control. That is what public health is. It is not about health, and it is not for your benefit. Everyone today wants to believe that the Holocaust was merely an anti-Semitic spasm. The Holocaust was merely the most efficient implementation of public health. Who is essential and who is not essential? If you don't meet the government's definition, and it was never voted on, there's no legislation anywhere that says essential or not essential. If you don't meet the definition of essential, you are not allowed to make a living. You are forced to either starve or become a ward of the state. We must make sure that this public health machinery does not gain any further hold here, and the campaign is not really just to stop them from gaining further hold. We need to unwind it, because they are now controlling our hospitals. They are now controlling how medical decisions are made in this country.
I'm here basically to say, don't even put the religion, and to unify people, the diversity, because there's a lot of diversity here, black people, white people, different religions, Muslim, Jewish, we can see them, and we can see and appreciate the diversity, and we all need to unite, whether it's Republican, Democrat, and say, enough is enough. Stop trying to run our lives. You can't run our lives. You can't do this.
It kind of makes me sad, because there's quite a crowd here today, but there's so many more who believe what we believe, but they're scared to speak out.
Yeah.
And it just kind of reminds me of the stories I heard about from Nazi Germany. Like, they knew that bad things were happening, people with Jews and other people being pulled away, taken to somewhere far away, and something bad was happening to them, but they didn't speak out.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, who's going to speak out? You know, we have to be here, and I hope more people, you know, start getting courageous and realize that this is it.
Yeah.
We're it.
Being back here in Trenton, let's continue to unite, to build and support one another. Doesn't matter what group, what ethnicity, what religion, we are all in this together, and together we will win.
So my takeaway from the whole thing was that there is a really large and diverse group of people that are concerned about this matter for a variety of reasons. And the overall impression is that, like, a lot of these people aren't anti-vaxxers. They're not specifically anti-vaccines, but they do believe that they should have the right for themselves to choose which vaccines, if any, they are going to receive based on the health implications. Medication is not a one-size-fits-all thing, and different people's bodies react differently to different substances. And it should absolutely be their choice what they're going to put in their own bodies, and not a part of the state's regulatory system to tell them that, yes, they have to take this drug. Yes, they have to put this pharmaceutical in their system, regardless of the implications of how it could affect them in the future. And I was pretty impressed with what I saw. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Sorry again for the vertical footage. And yeah, keep watching my videos. Thanks a lot.